Welcome to Soul, a weekly entertainment show on fashion, arts and culture, relationships, and mental health. Our co-hosts are Imani Warren and Dr. Delvena Thomas. Now introducing our host, Nicky Says YOLO, Nicky Gelin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of MIA. So, I am your host. I'm Nicky Says You Only Live Once. We have a special guest today. So, y'all, it is going down in the MIA. We'll be talking about the Mommy Takeover. So, let's welcome our guest for today, Mr. Vincent Peden II. Welcome to MIA Soul.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
First of all, so the takeover, it happened in Miami. How are you like the heat? How are you taking this Miami heat, weather?
Ooh. Hey, I'm born and raised in Washington, D.C., but this Miami heat is different. It's like day and night, but we make through Gatorade, water, and a whole lot of partying in between.
All right, yes. Keep it hydrated. So the 16th annual Mommy Takeover weekend, it happened, and it's 16 years in the making. So tell us about the inception. Tell us about the why and the impact that you would like for this to leave behind.
Well, we started 16 years ago, and myself and two of my business partners, Wally Kennard and Antoine McCoy. Wally and Antoine actually went to FAMU, and we all was from the Maryland, D.C. area. And we wanted to kind of bring some folks from the Maryland, D.C. area just to experience what the beach is really like in terms of just the atmosphere, the parties, the clubs, the lounges, and just the great food, to be honest with you. And over the years, we just started to create different events, different venues, and just really bringing folks from all over the United States down to the Miami. And we're just so proud that we've got through 16 years of being accepted into the South Beach community, but more importantly, just trying to create different opportunities for people to come vacation and have a great time. And this weekend has been all of that plus.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a total 360, DC and Miami. So we're happy to have you down here. Now, speaking of DC, this year is dedicated to go-go music, spoken word, and community service. So tell us about go-go music and infusing that within Miami culture for the Miami Takeover.
So over the years, we've always had some component of go-go music. Go-go music is a band progression group or different groups out of the Maryland, D.C. area. Go-go music is the sound of the Washington, D.C., Maryland, D.C., Virginia area. Been its conception since Chuck Brown in the early 70s all the way up until today. And we've just been lucky enough over the years to host different artists as well as bands in South Beach and just really just introducing the music to the world. A lot of times we have folks traveling to come down for our weekend from all over the United States. And we've just been lucky enough to be able to have these venues to be able to showcase the great music that we love here in the Maryland, D.C. area and just share it with other folks. And that is how we've been really pushing this weekend over the years, and people love it. We also have DJs and other events throughout the weekend, but that's really what it was. And just yesterday at the Art of Go-Go Festival, amazing. We had a great time. So that's how we just kind of been infusing the go-go culture into the folks who come out from the Miami, or folks coming from Atlanta and Dallas. We have folks from Tennessee, all over the United States. So we're just trying to incorporate a little bit of both.
And it's fascinating because it's called trap poetry. It's like that's like a 2022, 2023, 4 kind of a lingo. Trap poetry. You got trap music, now you got trap poetry. So
right.
Now, can you share more about the unique blend of parties, networking, and community service that defines the Miami Takeover?
Well, yeah, that's really the principles behind the Miami Takeover. We try to combine as much community service as we can. Over the years, we've always had some type of community service every year. If it was this year on this past Thursday, we hosted the Colgate, the toothpaste company. They came out and did a teeth cleaning for over at the Miami Beach PAL. We also just finished. I really just changed the clothes and jump on this in this interview. We just celebrated our 13th beach sweep. And the beach sweep is similar to like those adopt a highways. It's the opportunity where you have opportunity to go out and clean up any trash on the beach. It's good for the environment. A lot of times the wind blows trash into the water, the birds and things like that. So we go out and we clean up the beach from pretty much from 16th up until about 19th, 20th Street of the beach behind the Marcellus up. So it's an opportunity for us to come out. We incentivize all of our attendees to come out. Now, granted, a lot of folks don't come out, but we always have a great representation of people who really want to give back. And we've been doing that for countless years. We have done all kinds of different things in terms of giving back money to the Overtown Community Center in years past.
No, that's phenomenal. Yeah, you don't just come in, have all the fun and trash the city and then head back up north. You actually are hands-on and you want to help the community. So let me ask you, I know it's bringing DC, a fusion of DC down to Miami. Are there like a lot of visitors from that area, the DMV area coming down for the event?
Yes, the majority, I would say probably about 70% of the guests of the Miami Takeover are either currently living in the in the Maryland, DC, Virginia area, or grew up in the area, are now in other cities or states. We also have a good big campaign that we try to attract folks from the Miami area as well. And I'm not going to say Miami, from the Florida market to come down for the weekend. But we also have a good representation, definitely from Atlanta, from Charlotte, even north of New York and Philly and New Jersey. This year we had a lot of folks come down from Texas. We just try to make the events not just only for one portion of or one group of people. So our DJs are kind of universal in terms of our DJ Quicksilver is a national syndicate DJ. He's on the radio. He's in syndication. He also is on a TV show as well. So he resonates with all types of music. And all our parties and all of our events really cater to pretty much all ages, but all music types as well.
Okay, so you said all ages. So families with children probably under 10 or is...
No, not all ages. I guess I should clarify a little bit. We definitely, our events are definitely, most of our events are 21 and over because most of them are alcohol is able to be purchased. But of our Art of Go-Go Festival yesterday, definitely there was no age requirement to enter. To participate in that beach sweep, and you can see we have kids, folks, all the different politicians and community service folks in the Miami area bring their kids out to support that. So we do have certain events that are open to the public in terms of all ages. A lot of our evening and nighttime events are 21 and older. But when I say all ages, meaning that our core market is definitely going to be your 35 to 50. However, we party just as good with people under the age of 35. So when I say all ages, that's what I really mean in terms of legal age up until about 60 years of age for sure.
Awesome. Well, Vincent, we have a really quick commercial break. Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
That's right.
I grew up down here in South Florida, so for me, it's a little bit more personal.
For the Mesman & Dover Law Firm, it's about community.
For us, South Florida's our home. You all are our people.
Our family, our future.
The difference we'll make for you, your loved ones, your kids, matters. Because to us, it's personal.
If you need us, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE.
That's 866-954-6673. The Mesman & Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com.
Help comes in many forms. As a Miami-Dade County bus operator, you can help your community, help those in need, and even help yourself. Operators have the opportunity to earn more than $50,000 a year plus built-in overtime, earn more than 13 paid holidays and vacation days, and take advantage of the tuition reimbursement program. Plus, qualified new drivers will receive a $5,000 sign-on bonus. Become a driving force in our community. Apply now at miamidade.gov/busdriver.
The August 20th primary election. It's your voice and your vote, so make it count. Request your vote by mail ballot before August 8th. Easily track and confirm your vote online. Take action at miamidade.gov/elections or call 311.
Hey Miami-Dade, the August 20th primary election is approaching. Register to vote or change your political party online or by mail no later than July 22nd. Visit miamidade.gov/elections or call 311.
Experience the heart of HBCU culture at the Orange Blossom Classic. This Labor Day weekend, Miami Gardens transforms into an HBCU homecoming you don't want to miss. Catch the matchup between North Carolina Central Eagles and the Alabama State Hornets on September 1st at Hard Rock Stadium. But there's more. Enjoy a full lineup of events like the Battle of the Bands and Fan Fest. Tickets start as low as $25. Get your tickets and book your hotels now at orangeblossomclassic.com. Be a part of something unforgettable.
I'm your mayor, Daniela Levine Cava. 3 years ago, I made a promise to build a government that listens, responds, and innovates for the future. And we've done just that. Now my opponents are falsely attacking my record, trying to divide our community. We've cut property tax rates, we've empowered small businesses to thrive. While they attack me, I'm committed to attacking our problems with clear solutions. It's what I promised to do 3 years ago, and it's my promise to you once again. Let's continue to get the job done together.
And welcome back. So again, we were talking to Vincent Peden II about the Miami Takeover. And I do want to say that I've been to the DMV area twice in my life. And my favorite spot is Bus Boys and Poet. Bus Boys and Poets. Like
Bus Boys, yeah.
Yeah, that's what comes to my mind. It's the spoken words, the ambiance, the foods. When I think of DC, I think of Bus Boys and Poets. Okay, I kind of digress. Now, what strategies do you employ to attract such a diverse audience? And what makes the Miami Takeover stand out from similar events?
All right, so I think we advertise and market pretty much November 1 through our event in July. But we also market to pretty much several different areas, and we try to bring in different components that resonates to, they say, at the Atlanta market, or maybe even the Houston and Dallas market. We definitely have that component because we're all born and raised in the Maryland, D.C. area, but we bring that portion of it as well. So I think that is the big piece. We try to go after national DJs that understands the market of music. And because of that, they can play all types of music. We also do a lot of things on social media. Social media is the advertising, podcasts, shows just like MIA Soul. This is how you really get your information out these days. So we do a lot of opportunities where we can do social media ads. We do different flyers and different things like that. We're still old school. Word of mouth is, I think, the biggest market in any scenario. I think we have a lot of return guests. I'm going to say I think. We have a lot of folks who have come before, and now they're coming back bringing their friends. We have a lot of folks that say, oh, I celebrated my 35th birthday here 6 years ago. I'm coming back again for my birthday. So we really take advantage of that Scorpio season. Some people call that Leo is coming up. So you know how they like to party, right? That's kind of how we market and try to keep this diverse and just making sure that we're catering our events to meet everyone's needs. Everything doesn't have to be a late night, 3-4 o'clock in the morning, because I get tired just like everybody else nowadays. So we have some events that start a little earlier. We have things like a brunch and all kinds of things that we hosted this past weekend that is really pushing towards making sure people enjoy their weekend. Art of Go-Go Festival, that event was huge in terms of it had the art piece to it. So we had the art exhibit going on. We actually had 3 bands perform, all of our DJs with the hosts. We had celebrities come out. We had different dignitaries from the city of Miami to come out and show out. It was just a great event. It just kind of brought everything together in terms of what we really tried to achieve. We highlighted some of the raffle winners that we had this year. We highlighted some birthdays. it's just an overall event, and it's just a festival where everybody can dance, entertain, cocktails, but also get some of the art part of what we're also bringing to the table in terms of just exposing the different gifts that people have in the world of art. And then, we ran into this morning. This morning, we all had to climb ourselves out of the bed, and we got out to our beach suite, which took place this morning. And this afternoon, we have a brunch. Is actually should be starting as we speak, but we do have a brunch at the Marcellus Hotel. This was advanced purchase, but anytime you talk about food and brunch and the beach, it was sold out in minutes. So that was the opportunity that we're having today. And then we rolling right into our pool parties on our Sunday afternoon. And then unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Miami on tomorrow. And most of the group is going to have to travel back home. But it's been a great weekend. We always thank the Miami Tourism Board, the Convention Center, the police department, and folks like yourself to support this event and be able to give us the opportunity to travel and be able to make memories. And that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, it's about the memories and experiences. So how can we find more information for next year, for 2025?
Hey, well, 2025 is definitely coming. We always are going to host in the month of July. Sometimes those weeks change. It's the third or the fourth week sometimes, but we are going to be kicking off. You can always go to our website, www.themiamitakeover.com. You can check out all of our events that took place this weekend, some of the events that haven't taken place, but you definitely can go to our website, www.themiamitakeover.com. After this weekend, this is where we're going to have our photos, our videos, and recaps of this past weekend. And then you also will have the opportunity to be able to get some advance notice. You also can follow us on all social media platforms, The Miami Takeover.
All right. Wow, man. Like I gotta pull up 2020. It's gonna be the 17th annual in 2025.
Yes.
It's gonna be real lit. Well, I'm so happy that we did this interview. Now I've heard of it, but I wasn't really educated on what it was, what the objective was. But after today, I gotta be there next year. So
That's right. You gotta do it.
Support, okay? I'm really excited about the theme for next year. I'm sure like after this is all done, your team will come together. You talk about next year's logistics and what the theme is and all that stuff. So y'all, make sure to visit the website. Keep up to date. Visit the Miami Takeover on all socials. And Vincent, thank you so much. And we'll see you next year, 2025.
So much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And y'all, so we have another commercial break, but hold up. Coming up next is my co-host. She is Dr. Delvena. Our
down here in South Florida. So for me, it's a little bit more personal.
For the Mesman & Dover Law Firm, it's about community.
For us, South Florida's our home. You all are our people.
Our family, our future.
The difference we'll make for you, your loved ones, your kids, matters. Because to us, it's personal.
If you need us, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE.
That's 866-954-6673. Demesman & Dover Law Firm, youraccidentattorneys.com.
Help comes in many forms. As a Miami-Dade County bus operator, you can help your community, help those in need, and even help yourself. Operators have the opportunity to earn more than $50,000 a year plus built-in overtime, earn more than 13 paid holidays and vacation days, and take advantage of the tuition reimbursement program. Plus, qualified new drivers will receive a $5,000 sign-on bonus. Become a driving force in our community. Apply now at miamidade.gov/busdriver.
The August 20th primary election. It's your voice and your vote, so make it count. Request your vote by mail ballot before August 8th. Easily track and confirm your vote online. Take action at miamidade.gov/elections or call 311.
Hey Miami-Dade, the August 20th primary election is approaching. Register to vote or change your political party online or by mail no later than July 22nd. Visit miamidade.gov/elections or call 311.
Experience the heart of HBCU culture at the Orange Blossom Classic. This Labor Day weekend, Miami Gardens transforms into an HBCU homecoming you don't want to miss. Catch the matchup between North Carolina Central Eagles and the Alabama State Hornets on September 1st at Hard Rock Stadium. But there's more. Enjoy a full lineup of events like the Battle of the Bands and Fan Fest. Tickets start as low as $25. Get your tickets and book your hotels now at orangeblossomclassic.com. Be a part of something unforgettable.
Miami-Dade, we have an important choice this year, who we elect as our sheriff.
It's been 60 years since we elected this position, and the choice is clear for me. I'm with Chief James Reyes.
I'm with Chief Reyes too, because he understands our community and is the most experienced to keep our neighborhoods safe.
Chief Reyes has a plan to take on public corruption with a dedicated unit to deliver accountability for our community.
This August, join us in voting for Chief James Reyes.
Hey, Nicky, are you ready to take the couch? Today, I am discussing National Minority Mental Health Awareness again. It's the entire month of July, and I just want to emphasize there are reasons why we have this month, why we recognize National Minority Mental Health Awareness. And specifically today, I want to address Black men and their mental health. But before we go on to the first clip, I just want to share some statistics so that you guys can appreciate why I keep talking about this topic. Podcast tonight, we're talking Black men and mental health. And the reason why we're discussing this topic is because suicide rates among Black men have been rising. According to the CDC, Black men ages 20 to 44 saw a significant increase in suicide rates from 2014 to 2019. Although Black men have lower suicide rates compared to white men overall, the rates are increasing faster amongst our Black men. There is a growing stream of Black men choosing to end their own lives. So we want to talk about this and really the things that lead to the depression and lead to the sadness and lead to the loneliness, leads to the drug abuse. What is happening in the community that's leading to these situations where men are choosing to take their lives as opposed to seeking help or talking to someone or considering that, hey, maybe I need to go and see a psychiatrist or a therapy or something such as that. Little is written and even less is said about the prevalence of completed suicides amongst Black males, despite this alarming rate of fatal self-harm completed by Black males each year. This next clip, Nicky, covers depression in men, and one guy in particular was very vulnerable, Dr. Sean Smart, a neurologist, in discussing his episode of depression recently and how he dealt with it.
I struggle with depression at times, and that's what I was trying to say, especially because my job, I'm a neurologist in the hospital every day. I watch people die. One of the hardest one I had to deal with was an 18-year-old kid. And then I had to talk to my entire team because each one of them struggled, right? Because that exact day, the father thanked us that we were fixing him. And in that same day, he dies. And it's always hard because you think people don't realize what doctors go through. And you sit back and you watch every second of everything you did. But what I tell my residents is human beings emotionally are like a cup. And over time, things fill up. And what you have to do what we do is you have to find that thing that helps you empty your cup.
Amen.
And whatever that is, you have to do it and be selfish about doing it.
Some of the challenges amongst Black men also includes the communication amongst Black men. We discovered at one of our events that older Black men, referred to in this clip as an OG, and younger Black men have difficulty coming to terms and sometimes communicating with one another. Check out this clip.
Sometimes our OGs will just check out. You know what? You're not listening. I've tried. No. I'm not saying all OGs. Relax, brother. We all here together. It's a conversation. Not OG. Not the word OG. I'm sorry. Oh, this is a hip hop sign. I'm sorry, it's hip hop in my voice. But some of our, I understand language matters. What words matters. What we say matters. Yes, sir.
But can I stop?
Bill, it's okay. Bill.
Let him finish, please. Let him finish.
Go ahead.
Well,
finish.
what I was just trying to say is that's a prime example right there, because I honestly respected everything that he had to say up here when he and I'm very proud that you took that young man in and you helped raise him to become the man that he is today. No sarcasm. I mean that honestly. That was the point of my question. What happens when your village fails? You build up trust, then inconsistency comes in, and then we have that same kid that said, I did try, but unfortunately, when I did try, I was let down. And now I have to rebuild that trust in them.
Okay, and in this last clip, we give some suggestions. You will hear from Broward State Attorney Harold Pryor as he discusses what men can do about depression. I'll be back.
It's going to come. Depression will come. That cloud will hang over. Anxiety will be there, but it's understanding we as Black men, what I think traditionally is we haven't understood that there are tools at our disposal that we can use, but we haven't been able to utilize it. And hopefully forums like this, opportunities like this, where we can tell the younger brothers out there, all of us on here as well, there's some tools, there's some things, there's some exercises, there's some steps that you can take when those clouds arrive, because we're not in a world where everything's going to be perfect, right? There's going to be adversity, but are you disciplined enough and are you man enough? Are you man enough to take the necessary steps to get access to those tools to help you through those dark times? And that's the key. And that's the key. And my brother, thank you for bringing that here, because you're going to help somebody here and you're helping me because I'm figuring it out too.
That's all I have for now, Nikki. Bring love.
And y'all, welcome back. So I want to give a big shout out to our guest for today, Vincent Peden II, talking about the Miami Takeover. And y'all visit the website, follow their social pages, Miami Takeover. It's going to be real lit for 2025. And also my co-host, Dr. Delvena. So thank you so much for tuning in to MIA. So we'll see you again soon.